So, hopefully the lighting is good. I've only got one light in the kitchen, so sorry for some of the shadows. I'll do my best. So, I'm going to show you how to make a RePro Super Nintendo game. So, went to the local retro store. They had a bargain bin, 4 games for $10. Almost all of them were duplicates, multiples, so no big loss. So, but you can have 2 types of these boards that come up. You have what's called a low ROM and a high ROM. They look identical. The only difference is on the board they'll have a J or an A on it. A J is a high ROM, an A is a low ROM. Now, the game we're going to do today is Back to the Future 2. Never came out in the US. Really good game, better than the ones that we got. So, we'll set this one aside, and we'll take this one. Now, you have to remove the ROM. Now, save some time in the video, some pain, because all I have is a solder wick. I don't have a desoldering gun yet. I'm going to save up for one. So, good thing about Super Nintendo games is once you get all the solder done, they actually will lift right out, and you can get rid of that. So, next you need a new ROM chip. So, here's mine. It's a 27C801. Throw a label on because it's UV. That's the only ones you can really find now. So, you can't just drop this in. You have to do a little bit of rewiring. What you have to do is run a wire to 24 and 31 on the board and to this. So you're going to want to lift up legs 24. So 1, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Lift that one up slowly, don't want to break it. And 31 is the second to the last. So lift that one up. We can set that to the side. Get a couple lengths of wire, and we can solder onto that. So, get the soldering iron heated up. And again, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 8 whole. 24. This is 22 gauge, nice thin, flexible. And now there's 2 extra holes here. You want to ignore those. So 32, 31. Soldering. Make sure the wire pulls all the way through. Done. For a second. Now in place. Then you come in. Make sure you straighten the legs out, or it's going to be a real pain to set this in. We'll solder all of them down. See if I can't do this quick to speed up the video. better. Bridge that, you're gonna have to solder with. I'll fix that afterwards. I can solder a little bit better than this, but don't want to blow up the camera. Best. Try and fix that bridge real quick. There we go. All nice and on the back side. Now what we do is flip it around. Again, we're going to run this wire here, this wire over to here. So one thing I did notice is when you have the case, this pin's a little longer, so you can tilt it up a little bit, or if you have to, you can grab our cutters and clip it a little bit. Here's the other one in case we do ever want to reuse that IC again. Measure it. Short run. This one too, we'll have it over. Tin, so this goes easier. Also then, since these are short wires, they're going to get fairly quick. Don't leave the iron on the IC too long. Last one. And that's basically it. Now we can actually go test it and see if it actually works, if we did everything correctly or not. Okay, we have our Super Nintendo. We have our game. Now no case, so we'll have to manually insert it. You want to make sure the ROM is facing to the back. So, dust cover. Center it and line it up. It's in there. Now, what we want to do is we want to turn it on And see if it works. I've muted it so I don't have to get a copyright, but hey, thumbs up. So far, so good. There it is. Turn a crappy cheap game into a nice fun one. We'll play a little bit of it just to make sure. Now luckily this game didn't need a battery, or I'd have to use a different board or buy a new reproduction board. So let's see. A jump. He does nothing. Y jump. X does nothing. Move forward. Pause works. Well, there you have it.